Hey friends, welcome to Finlyn Media. Christmas has been and gone, and now all eyes are turning to a new year. 2021 is just around the corner, and after 12 months of a pandemic, civil unrest and natural cataclysms, hopes are high for peace and calm in the days to come. A 16th century French astrologer wrote a list of thousands of predictions in year 1555, and many of them appear to have come true in the years since. He made predictions for every year up until year 3797. Nostradamus was born in Saint Rémy de Provence, southern France, on December 14 of 1503, and he was a famous French physician, cabalist, and pharmacist, best known for his book Les Prophéties. Nostradamus' prophecies are expressed in verses, called quatrains. Many of his predictions, such as the rise to power of Adolf Hitler and the Second World War, turned out to be accurate. Nostradamus had written 6,338 prophecies, many of them fulfilled. The secret of his predictions is not known. Nostradamus' quatrains continue to fascinate the world, although they were written almost 5 centuries ago. Before we look into some of Nostradamus' predictions for 2021, if you are watching my video for the first time, please do not forget to subscribe, and hit the bell button for notifications. Let's get on to the video. Prediction number 1. Zombie apocalypse. A Russian scientist will create a biological weapon, and produce a virus that can turn humankind into zombies, and we will all be extinct in the near future. Prediction number 2. A famine of biblical proportions. Nostradamus predicted that the first signs of the end of the world would be famine, earthquakes, different illnesses, and epidemics, which are already happening more frequently. The coronavirus pandemic from 2020 represents the beginning of a series of unfavorable events, which will affect the world's population. The famine that lurks is one the world had never faced before. A catastrophe of huge proportions will throw us back in history, and a great part of the world population will not be able to overcome this curse. Prediction number 3. The Muslims will lead the world. The exact verse from the book says, "In the Danube and of the Rhine will come to drink the great camel, not repenting it, those of the Rhone to tremble, and much more so those of the Loire, and near the Alps, the cock will ruin him." This means, the word camel is the Arab population that lives all over Europe, especially in France and Germany, or the wave of immigrants that is currently at the door of our continent. Also, the demography experts warn that the Muslims will conquer the European Union in the next decades without having to fire a single gun. On the one hand, due to the great number of Muslim immigrants and refugees, and on the other hand, due to Europeans having fewer and fewer children. Another exact verse from the book says, "Because of French discord and negligence, an opening shall be given to the Mohammedans. The land and sea of Sinai will be soaked in blood, and the port of Marseille covered with ships and sails." Prediction number 4. Solar storms. 2021 will be quite a significant year in terms of major global events. Great solar storms will take place, which could cause some major damages to the Earth. Nostradamus supposedly warned, "We shall see the water rising and the Earth falling under it." The harmful effects of the climatic changes will then lead to many wars and conflicts, as the world will fight over resources, and mass migration will follow. Prediction number 5. A comet will hit the Earth, or it will come very close to Terra. This event will cause earthquakes and other natural disasters, which can be concluded from the quatrain. The exact verse from the book says, "In the sky, one sees fire and a long trail of sparks." Other interpretations of this quatrain assert that it refers to a great asteroid that will hit the Earth. Once it enters the Earth's atmosphere, the asteroid will heat up, appearing in the sky like a great fire. NASA announced that a huge asteroid is likely to hit the Earth in the next years, after the American agency emits alerts daily, only this time, it is something more serious. An asteroid called 2009 KF1 has chances to hit the Earth on May 6 of 2021. The NASA coming to this conclusion, following analyses regarding its trajectory. NASA claims that this asteroid has the power to hit the Earth with the equivalent of 230 kilotons of TNT explosive force, which means 15 times more than the nuclear bomb detonated by Americans over Hiroshima in 1945. Prediction number 6. A devastating earthquake will destroy California according to the interpretation of a quatrain written by Nostradamus. An extremely powerful seism will destroy California in 2021. Nostradamus predicts that a great earthquake will hit the New World, which is quoted as the Western lands in the book, and California is the logical place where it might happen. According to the astrologers, Mercury in Sagittarius, Saturn fading, the following date when the planets Mars and Saturn will be in this position on the sky will be on November 25 of 2021. The exact verse from the book says, "The sloping park, great calamity, through the lands of the West and Lombardy, the fire in the ship, plague, and captivity, Mercury in Sagittarius, Saturn fading." Prediction number 7. The American soldiers will have brain chip implants. The American soldiers will be turned into a kind of cyborgs, at least at the brain level, to save the human race. This chip should offer us the necessary digital intelligence to progress beyond the limits of biological intelligence. This could mean that we will incorporate artificial intelligence into our bodies and brains. The exact verse from the book says, "The newly made one will lead the army, almost cut off up to near the bank. Help from the Milanese elite straining, the Duke deprived of his eyes in Milan in an iron cage." Prediction number 8. Pope Francis will bring people closer to the Church regardless of how many years. Pope Francis will remain the leader of the Catholic Church. He will leave behind a gracious and deeply impressive legacy. The Church will become a lifeboat for more and more people. As said by Pope Francis, we need to take care of everyone, especially the poorest, the weakest, the least important, the hungry, the thirsty, the stranger, the naked, the sick and those in prison. Nostradamus' quatrains include many disturbing predictions, based both on the knowledge of Nostradamus as a human being, and the dangerous era he lived. The 8 prophecies of 2021 reveal fragments of what the alchemist predicted for our world. If you like this video, please share it with your friends and family. Don't forget to subscribe this channel, and hit the bell button, in order to be notified as soon as I post a video. Thanks for watching, and see you till next time.